day and age, we can make our own money. Okay.
Right.
We have our own talents. We can do that. But men think that that's how women are. So money, y'all are like, oh, hell yeah, give me $1 billion. I'll fuck a Jew Hispanic, that'll put a knife in my thigh, no problem.
But let me show you guys something. I have, maybe this doesn't prove that what you're saying is not real, but Desi, Boogie's girlfriend, just accepted the proposal. Okay. I don't know if you've seen this. I'll play this here. It's Boogie proposing to Desi.
Her super chat is $20. Someone get that child away from that swamp monster.
I'm sorry. The effort it takes for him to get on his knees.
It's so romantic with the super chats playing in the background. I mean, that's every girl's dream, right? Yeah. It's every girl's dream.
Oh man, if this was like YouTube in like 2014 or something, it would be like inward.
Yeah.
That would be even better. Okay.
So bad.
Let's play the rest.
So bad.
So he pulls.
He's a whale. Look at him. I don't care how much money you have.
He can't even stay on one knee. He can't stay on one knee. It's like too much. He's gonna have a heart attack right there proposing.
How much younger is she than he is? Like 20-something years or something?
It is very young, yes.
Yeah.
It is quite the age gap. And I think who was it? Was it Hurricane? I think Hurricane Pyro in the chat in the VC was asking. I think we're talking about like how can Desi be into him and all that stuff. It's definitely for the money. I think we all agreed it's for the money. And I said that Desi's gonna marry him and take like all his stuff, and that's exactly what's gonna happen. Because Boogie talk.
I don't understand that mindset. I just don't understand that mindset. So maybe ask another woman about that tropic. But no, we don't think that way.
Yeah.
Traditionally, if we're actually smart, we have other means of making money. So I don't know.
Well, what we learned here is one woman doesn't represent all women. Okay, for sure. Definitely not a monolith there. Okay. Yeah. Some women are definitely money grubby. I mean, they'll do any. I don't want to call Desi a hoe. Like I'm not going to go there. But what she's doing, having to clean and bathe and take care of Boogie and all his stupid stuff,
God.
Having to do all
imagine
that.
The crevices. Ooh, yeah. Imagine cleaning the crevices.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I mean,
it's like cleaning Ben's shitty underwear, or like sloughing the skin cells off after they've laid in the RV for 3 days. It's just like, God.
Disgusting.
It's not worth any amount of money.
Right? You would think so. And I would think so too. Like that is just, no, I can't go that low. But for some, it's like, no, they're going to write it out. They're going to write it out for that money. And I hope the money is everything she dreamed it would be. I hope it is.
No, it's never. No, it's never.
Because here's the thing: that she gets that money, what's she gonna do? Gonna blow it all? She's gonna invest it? What's she gonna do with it?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm old school. I feel like you're gonna get old. You're gonna get ugly. You're gonna get wrinkly. If you don't have somebody that actually enjoys your personality and loves you for that, then you're fucked. You can't buy that shit with money. But good luck, girl. You're on a false lake in the middle of Texas with all these weirdos. I don't want to like be a moral fag about it, but
we'll play some more. We'll see. Maybe she. Well, apparently he falls into the lake in this whole process. Let's say that.
Oh, is that what happens? I haven't seen it.
We're gonna watch a fat man fall into a lake, so that's great.
That's great. Like a dog.
Oh, she kisses him. She takes the ring.
It's like a dog kneeling before her. That is awful.
And then
just to help him.
Yeah. He can't get up. He might be dying right there.
Oh, bless him. Look, she's so tiny. She can't help him. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, see, he can't get up at all. He's slipping. His best bet might be just roll over like a walrus.
Oh, yes.
Like a sea lion. Just roll over, get in the water, and swim.
That is so good. He's like, hey, babe, you want to get up now? No? Anytime. 45 cameras rolling, so maybe... Oh, God.
Like he needs a life alert. Help, I'm stuck. I can't get up. It
really is so tiny, though. There's no way those two have... Oh, okay. Yeah, that was planned. All right.
Oh, my God. There goes my light.
Yeah, that was planned.
What?
Oh, the ring fell in the ring fell in the water. Hey, you can't find that ring. You can't get married. Well, actually,
there you go. Boom.
Saved by the lake. So
we can always claim annulment. We weren't really married, even though legally we are. We can claim annulment. So
right.
There you go.
So too bad baby Voorhees couldn't come out of the baby Jason couldn't come out of the lake and take care of Boogie, right?
Crystal Lake. We're getting Crystal Lake.
yeah. That would be great.
It really would be, if they had filmed it, they would have had like Jason coming out.
Yeah, see, like if they ever remade Friday the 13th again, because they will, they keep on doing that. Have do this. Somehow incorporate locale live and that shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Have a bunch of fat wells there. Oh, dude, that'd be so great.
I'm trying to figure out. I don't think these two. Do you think that their relationship is just on screen, or are they actually? Because she's so tiny. Like
she is very tiny. From what I know, she was in the documentary. She lives with him. She's with him all the time. It's not just a scripted. It's not like a Keemstar script. But as far as like a script, like a social script, like she's playing the script of I'm gonna be with him for this. And
I don't watch. Yeah, I don't watch Locale Live, but the few that I've seen is she's like his servant whenever she like goes behind him, like feeds him food or whatever. But I just can't imagine the life this woman lives. Like how sad.
Because he's a giant man-child. He can't feed himself. Like.
I know people like that.
All right, there's a lot of them in this sector.
I've seen a few.
Right, it seems to be a common thing for some reason. None of these guys could. Honestly, all I would have to do to dab on anybody is just show, hey guys, this is how I cook a meal. Guess what? I'm cooking it myself. This is what I do.
See, that's why me and Snail and different women are like, all right, here's what we're making. We're like, yeah, we can actually take care of ourselves. It's
that's
crazy.
Good.
We don't have to get, takeout or anything like that. So that's good.
And then,
but no,
during this stream, I have it the right place. He will get into it. They talk about how Boogie plans on giving her pretty much everything when they get married. So. That is part of the plan there.
I mean, if you're at that weight, I give him like 10 years and he's in like hospice. So maybe that's a good choice. I don't know. But I've never seen a man this giant in my life.
Let me see. Let me see if I get to that bit here. Well, I'll press play here.
You can't do something. We believe in you.
Dude, Billy Mitchell's...
That's good.
Billy Mitchell's hot sauce
is so good. Billy Mitchell's hot sauce is amazing.
Dude,
hold on. Let me skip ahead a little bit. I think it's about... I'll just press play here to see.
Life is about ups and downs, right?
Okay, yeah, it is around here because they talk about ups and downs and luck and stuff, and that's when he says, "Man, I'm so lucky for Desi, and Desi, you're gonna get everything I have. Everything I have, you get."
Reason why you drink and celebrate life and have a good time like you're having right now.
The Bussy super chatted $10. Sauce the tip. Sauce the tip.
No.
It's because you sauced the tip. That's why. No, it's because life is fucking pain. Life is hell.
Really
Life is problem solving from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. It's so stressful. It's so insanely fucking negative. We live in a negative world where it's complaining and da 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 da. So you have to get through the shit, and then you drink or you just celebrate or whatever based on the little wins of getting through the shit.
Little wins.
And so it's like, I hate to be motivational or whatever, but like, everybody back home, everyone watching this right now, you got shit. We all got shit that we got to get through, right?
Dude, you want to talk about little wins?
Here we go.
I met my fucking soulmate, and I'm gonna marry her in a year. What the fuck, dude?
No.
And that only happens because you went through hell.
I don't know what you're saying.
That only happens because you went through hell. You got a fucking divorce, right? You got a divorce, you almost lost your house, you had a million bad things go wrong. You had that documentary that made you look like a complete fucking fool.
Yeah,
Right?
that was perfect.
Dude, that's a banger.
I'm so glad I did the documentary so I could put all that stupidity behind me.
But
and
that's
rebuild.
the thing. You had to go through the shit to celebrate and to win, right? There is no fucking easy road to success. It's all hell.
I almost
Wait. I know you guys probably wanted to say this. Well, what does Keemstar know about this?
Yeah.
What was Keemstar's hell?
He's trying to do like bro talk
Yeah.
with people. He's actually like helped to make their lives have a downfall. Like you've contributed to the downfall of their lives, and now you're like,
He's doing a bro talk for him. guys,
man.
you know, life is rough, life is tough, but you know, through it all, there's a silver lining. There's that win you get.
Mhm.
So after that, let me just say, I want all you guys to be doing push-ups, jumping jacks. So honestly, they could do that. They do need to do that.
Yes. He builds it. He tears them down to build them up. That's what he does. How old is Keem now? How old is he? Like 37 or something? I don't know.
He's younger than me, so like, yeah, probably like 38, right?
Yeah, and he's talking like the old, battle combat general right now, trying to like talk to his
He's trying to do
underlings.
that Joe Rogan like motivational talk here. But except it's not working right, you know?
With a fucking man, shirtless man beside him that has like man tits.
Yeah.
talking to him like, bro, I feel you, man. I feel you. It's just so
And a man that he humiliates every night,
yes,
every day.
He's like, you know what? It's fine. You're gonna do great. You're gonna get married. It's gonna be fine.
I'll be right back.
All right.
God. Mm-hmm.
All right. So let me.
He's
gonna say a little bit more about Desi, and this is when it comes out.
said no to my clump, and the choice to say no to my clump and take the hard path was the smartest decision I ever made, because you chose to work with me, because I met Desi. This is the best path I could be on. I can't believe I'm going to get married in a year, right here at Niagara Falls. You watch it in 1 year. We're going to live stream it.
No one else can believe it.
I'll tell you right now, you know what made me feel like so fucking damn good is when we posted the video on Drumler or on my personal Twitter, or no, it was on Local Live Twitter, right? We posted the video of you jumping off the dock, and I scrolled through the comments, and there were a ton of funny jokes like, I feel bad for the locals, and there's like a tidal wave, right? But then there were comments that were like, man, I'm so proud of him that he's like just living his life and like doing like good shit.
Jared the Red Super chatted $10. It's true. You have to celebrate the small
super chats.
It's terrible. It's like, dude, I felt so good when there were people who were making fun of you and sending in money that came to me. That was so great.
Yeah. All right.
It's just
I think it brought it right here. He's gonna say a little bit more. Let's see.
Here's the problem. This is what people do. They'll become alcoholics or whatever, and they're still celebrating nothing. They'll celebrate no wins in their life, and then their life goes to shit. right? Absolute shit.
They don't feel like they have any wins to celebrate. That's why. They can't see it past the alcohol.
I will say,
All right, here we
Desi,
go.
I know you're watching this. I hope you are. You're the love of my life. I'm drunk, so I have no fucking filters. I can't fucking believe that you're going to marry me. I can't believe it took me 50 years to meet you. I cannot wait to make you my wife.
Well, did he say 50 years to meet her?
Yeah,
Well,
till he
like-
was 50 years old, I think is what he meant. But he's not that old.
No, he's
5 years.
Yeah.
That's what he meant.
Yeah, I guess so. Because if 50 years, like he wasn't even born yet, you know?
Yeah. The thing is, they set him up to like feel good about being made fun of, so then he gets attention, and it's so fucked. Oh
yeah. I mean, it is a lot of emotional manipulation there and abuse there. And then of course he's drunk off his ass. But what it says here,
Yes.
Does he mean it? Probably. He probably does mean it. I'll say that.
The truth always comes out when you're drunk in one way or another.
Fuck a prenup. Fuck all of it. Everything I've ever built is yours, and I owe you everything. You saved my fucking life.
Fuck the prenup. We're not doing a prenup. Everything I have, everything I built is yours.
But no prenup.
Yeah, no prenup. So.
But everything I have is yours.
But no.
If you even have to talk.
Well, no
Sorry,
prenup is a good thing for Desi. Like that would be great. In fact, that's the only way she should get married is no prenup. So that way, she can get at least half of what he has, if not all.
It's just, to me, it's crazy because the thought of a prenup when you're getting married is so bizarre, because it's like you're not getting married for money. So why does it? You don't do a prenup, but I guess to him, like his prenup would be because he's linked to Kim and Kim controls his money. So like this whole situation is very bizarre to me. But like if you're getting married, they're not. I don't think they are, to be honest. From what I've observed from like you and Ruby's streams, I don't watch this shit.
Yeah.
But it's just like, oh my god, you're not in love. You're just doing shit for views and whatever. Like, I don't know. I didn't get married for money, so I can't understand it.
Now I'm thinking Desi wants to marry him for the money, though. So I'm hoping she does do that. It's not. You know, it's the only win I think she's going to get in this short term. In the long term of it, she's going to be like an old cat lady because no one's ever going to want to like be with her. I mean, if she's filthy rich, she might be able to find another husband.
She's so tiny. She's so tiny. What is she, like 5'2" or something? Like,
yeah, and I don't think
bitty.
I don't know if she eats much. Probably not. I don't know.
Oh God. Yeah, he probably eats all of it. I mean,
Boogie eats all the food.
Yeah. He's taken all the hot wings and the pizza and whatever's delivered.
All of it's consumed. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Well,
Now the next part here I have is Thorp related. So they were like in some VCs and they got like banned from a Discord VC called like Religion and Politics, which is funny. So they got banned from Religion and Politics.
Well, that's what they want to do, so that's why it would be funny that they got banned, because that's what they want to do now, right? As religion and politics. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. All right, so I'm gonna play this, and if there's any part where you want to chime in, you let me know. Yeah,
it's fine. Yeah, again, I haven't watched it, so.
But like, we really don't know what it was.
I'll turn up the volume.
Won't talk about it because it was like a sensitive thing for her.
Yeah.
But
if you ever want to talk about it and you feel bad, I can recommend BetterHelp.com. There's a lot of good licensed therapists.
This motherfucker's
now for our commercial break.
Bro's getting paid right now.
Get a professional therapist. Doesn't have to be the website I mentioned, but it can be quite good. And
oh my god, dude, this guy already knows you can go to therapy. Everybody knows you. It's no offense, but it's really annoying to tell people they can go to therapy. Everybody already knows that.
Actually, that's actually a problem. People don't.
Now we are like about 30 minutes away from the actual moment where they get banned from this VC. I'm just playing it right here so we can get some context, get an idea what's happening here. Okay.
Don't get the message.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of this.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, I mean, I had my ups and downs in life just as a person with lots of troubles. I just completed like drug and alcohol counseling, so like I'm cool.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh.
I had to like put myself in because I was like partying way too much, and I have an issue where I just overindulge in things sometimes. Like I didn't have an addiction per se, but when I would party, I would like just do everything, and that was like not good. So I had to go learn like just ways to not. Cause
I mean, that kind of happens when you're partying. I mean, what kind of party are we talking about?
Yeah, it's funny though to watch Grace like interact because I'm 44, so she thinks like, oh, you're ultimately you're old, and you have no ability to give me any wisdom, is what she thinks. So it's funny to see how she reacts to anyone when they tell her their age.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, and she turns it off. She's like, nope. Even though that's all she and Ben are interacting with is like Discord people who are that age. So
yeah, they're gonna be older. Probably sharing stories about when they probably did some stuff when they're partying. Which I mean, Grace is gonna have a problem with. They're like, "What? You did drugs when you were partying? You should never do that." That's like okay.
Because she has no experience. She has no. I wish she did. I don't wish she did drugs. Okay, let me just get that
No.
straight.
I don't think. I don't. I'm not wishing that either. But just have some life experiences,
Yes. I wish she did. Then she could.
Apparently, she took some of Lalo's Adderall when they visited them.
That is true. She did.
Oh, this is Tropic. Tropic was in there. Oh God.
Yeah. Tropic is here, and yeah, that is true. Yeah, she did take some of his Adderall, and actually, I thought that was a better stream. Now Grace doesn't.
Funny.
Grace doesn't need Adderall to stream. She already has enough energy already. Like Grace is a good streamer. I don't know why she has it in her head that like she sucks now, and just really just giving it all up to Ben.
She's a good streamer, but what the problem with Grace is she gets mad when you say, "Hey, you'd be a great streamer on your own." She's like, "Oh no, now you're attacking my dad if you say I'm good on my own." It's like, "No, bitch, I'm just trying to give you a compliment." And she gets mad. So it's like, "Okay, well then fine, you're a shit streamer." Yep. Is that what you want me to say? Like you can't win. You can't win with her.
Yeah, so there's really no winning, huh? All right, I'll press play. We'll get some more context here, and
go ahead.
Yeah, because I like partying. I do. Like I had to like really decide like, do I enjoy doing this? Yeah, I enjoy going out and letting loose a little bit, but not to that extent. Because I OD'd twice in January. I OD'd twice in January.
That might be too much partying.
So, and this was just because I was just doing too much. Like I was going out and partying every fucking night, and so, my current girlfriend, great lady, she was like, "Hey, you gotta like get your shit."
I mean, I partied in college, but I never OD'd. Holy shit.
No.
Yeah. So this guy.
Look, Grace is already bored. No, yeah. I will predict this. Grace is already bored.
Yeah, for sure. No fap. Have you ever OD'd?
Not really. Like, it's easy to overdose on kratom, but that just makes you vomit.
Oh.
Like, that's not much different from over drinking.
Oh, okay. All right, moving on.
And I'm like, damn, you're kind of right, lady. And
can I ask you a question? Are you afraid of becoming your dad?
I was for a while. But I know now that I'm like, because I look like the guy. So like, some.
Well, I'm not saying you. I'm not scared you'll look like him. I'm saying, you know what I mean, like act like him.
I would look in the, I'm saying, yeah, I would look in the mirror and I'd be like, damn, I kind of look like that guy. Like I would get really mad and feel like I was turning into him. But like as I got older, I just realized like I'm just a different breed. I'm just not that guy. Like there's times where like my anger like gets the best of me, but like even with my anger, I still handle it 100 billion times better than he ever did. So it's like there's no part of me that like is afraid of that. I mean, I'm worried about like having kids too soon because I want to enjoy my life and experience.
Oh my God! Imagine this is your life.
Oh man, Ben's coming back from his smoke break, wearing the same shirt and shorts he's been wearing.
Here we go.
He's been wearing that for like 2 weeks, I think, right?
salmon shirt. Yeah, she's worn that shirt for like 3 days, and he's worn that shirt for I don't even know how long. But the salmon shorts are always a classic, I have to say.
They are.
You can never beat the salmon shorts.
They're so short, you know. It's like it. I don't know what he was thinking there.
Well, he got them like tailored to be that short. So.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's for like running speed, you know, like it help him run faster or something.
Yeah, when he was in California, they were already they were knee length, right? And so he went to California, and when they were in LA, he got them like tailored to be super short. I have no idea why, except to go to the gay district with Wallow, and he wanted to. I don't know.
Well, you already know what he wanted.
Sorry. Yeah.
You're back.
Ironically. Yeah. So.
Yes.
I'm worried about having kids too soon, but like not because I'm afraid of being my dad, just because I want to be the best kind of dad I can be. But like, yeah, there's no part of me that's afraid. I am afraid of my younger brother who lives with me becoming my dad. Like he's like on a teeter between becoming me or becoming my dad. I really want him to like follow in my footsteps and not my dad's, but he's a little bit more hot-headed than me. He has a little bit more of my dad. So I'm working with him to like, because the thing that I had to teach him is that he needs to choose peace when it comes to like fighting and shit. My younger brother loves to fight, and so like I'm putting him in UFC classes so that he can like, or MMA classes so that he can like have that outlet. I'm literally working 2 jobs to like support me and my younger brother right now.
Wait a minute, actually it's really interesting for Grace. Okay, Valtava, you obviously have been made into a father figure in your family by your mother.
Yes, I agree. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And like,
there's Grace's line. Yep, I agree. I agree, Ben. I agree, Dad.
Like this is more problematic than you might think, because you're gonna burn out. You're gonna burn out.
You're gonna resent it. Well, he's OD'd twice. He OD'd twice last January.
That you are taking on a burden you shouldn't take on. It's not proper for you to act like a father to your younger brother.
I just had this conversation with my mom actually earlier today. I was like, yeah, listen, I'm like not feeling good about like always helping people and always making things happen and no one ever doing it for me. I'm going back to school. I just told her like, yeah, I'm going back to school. I'm not going to be able to help everybody for a little while, and I need you guys to be cool with that.
Your mother sounds like healthy in the sense like she's not trying to make you into her husband. I'm sure she's never like made moves on you sexually, but like
never like that. No.
But even emotionally, like if you and your mom are talking about like your younger siblings a lot like 2 parents, like you have an unhealthy thing there. Maybe.
It was unhealthy because so my younger sister is
I mean, Ben could spot unhealthy relationships, right?
Yeah, it's like he's legitimately just describing what Grace but he won't take any response. I did listen to this. I was like on my lunch break and I was like, all right, what are these fuckers doing? And I heard this part and I was like, oh my God, he's just describing everything that is what happened.
Yeah.
But he's like, but as like an outside observer is how he describes everything. It just fucking kills me.
There's a tendency that happens here where like they'll do like hypotheticals, and the hypothetical, if you listen to it, if you know Thorp lore, you're like, wait a second, no, you're describing y'all's situation, and he'd be like, no, this isn't one particular situation, this is a hypothetical. It's like, cute.
It's so spot on, this particular part. It's so funny that I was on my lunch break, so I just was like, somebody said they were on, so I was like, all right, let me check in. But it was so spot on with what their life is like, and that's why Grace was like, hold up, let me talk for a minute, and he wouldn't let her talk.
Right.
And so I was like, yeah, there's a reason you won't let her talk in there, because she's gonna bust it wide open. But
absolutely
nuts.
I love my younger sister to death. I'm literally facing charges because of my younger sister and her choices. I love my younger sister to death.
You keep talking like a parent to your siblings. Like, I'd be a little bit careful about like doing this daddying thing to them because you're not their daddy.
Listen, you're right. You're right. It's just
why. Here's my question to you: why isn't their daddy doing this?
Because that's where I say like he's kind of a shithead. He doesn't. He's
not.
What
I want to know is, in a certain sense, your dad looks like a fucking baller, right? He's got bitches lined up, coast to coast. He's got
I don't
16
admire his
kids.
lifestyle.
He's a fucking
gangster,
baller, right? That killed me. That part killed me. He's a baller, right? He just had a bunch of kids and just walked away. He's a fucking baller.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Except, guess what? Baller is having to pay $1,000 in child support every month.
Yeah, Grace have to pay that. Oh yeah. That's what a baller is, right?
Yes, he just impregnates a bunch of fucking women, and yeah, that's completely a baller for sure. Keep playing it. Yeah, sorry.
All right.
Okay, like so, I in a certain way, he's like you could make a rap song about your dad, and say like,
but like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't admire the lifestyle. I think that it's a not very fulfilling lifestyle.
But my question is, he probably agrees
did.
with you, right? He probably didn't tell you all to become gangsters in the Latin Kings,
Yeah.
right?
No. Well, no, but he did instill like. So my younger brother went to live with my dad for a little bit, and now like I'm working to undo.
See, here's another good thing about your dad. He like I just think like you're not seeing like how much easier this would be if instead of you playing the dad, you let your dad be the dad and you be the son.
Wait, what happened when your brother went to live with your dad?
So my mom and my younger brother were like having it out all the time because my younger brother like robbed a liquor store and was like being an asshole and doing all this fuck shit, and he went to like Job Corps and got kicked out and it was the whole thing.
Yeah.
So mom was like, "Listen, you can't stay here anymore. You got to go live with your dad." And so she sent him to live in Florida with my dad, and then my dad taught him how to steal like fucking credit cards.
good dad right there, huh? He taught his son how to steal credit cards.
And Ben's totally not listening. He's just waiting for the part that relates to his life so he can inject himself. That's the thing you gotta watch.
Ben already knows what he's gonna say, you know?
Yeah, exactly. He never listens to anybody. He's just like, okay, well, yeah. That's fucking
What you need to do is get back with your dad, tell your dad that you appreciate him, suck his dick. Oh, wait, hold on. That's advice for the daughters. Wait.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Yeah.
It was like a whole thing, and this was before my dad went to prison and turned to Islam. But so I would love to let my dad be a dad, right? It's just right now, like, because everybody.
Wait, back up. Did he say that's before my dad went to prison and turned to Islam?
Yes.
Can't stay
So
anymore.
Ben is in love
and so
now
she
because
sent him
his
to live
dad
in
turned to Islam in
Florida with my dad,
jail.
and then my dad taught him how to steal like fucking credit cards, and it was like a whole thing. And this was before my dad went to prison and turned to Islam.
Okay,
but so I would love to let my dad be a dad, right? It's just right now, like, because everybody looks to me like I'm like. Again, this is why I'm going to school, and I'm leaving the town I live in so that I can get away from all this. Because like ultimately, if
I agree.
I think the thing is,
I agree.
When people come to you who care about you, you're gonna want to help them, right? Even if you know that it's not good for you, you're gonna want to. So I'm thinking if I leave,
but you could be in fucking Australia. You're gonna respond to the call.
To this guy, right? If only Grace will listen to this guy. He's like, I'm gonna go to school. Fuck these people. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna progress myself in my own life. And she's like, I would wish that Grace is like, oh, well, this guy's a fucked up family. He's decided, fuck all of them. I'm going to go my own way. I'm going to make sure I'm successful. But she doesn't. She just keeps going,
I mean, based on this freeze frame right here, it kind of looks like Grace is kind of like there's maybe some sort of processing internally happening. I don't know. Probably not.
So.
You know, she said before there's like, she's constantly like, I guess I would describe it as in war with herself, like what to do.
Yeah. She reads the chat, which is good if they'll let people chat. But
yeah,
this guy is like saying things that she needs to listen to. He's like, no, I'm going to go to school. I'm not going to keep being like the parentified child. And she tries to get through, from what I saw, she tries to get through and go, I sympathize with this guy. Like he's the one that had to do all of this, so he needs to get away. But she still won't. She still won't.
Yeah. She definitely won't.
Sad.
Yeah, and she could be living her own life right now in college. It's summer, you know, and enjoying some. Going to the beach, hanging out with friends, having some good times.
I'd give her money if she did that. I'd give her money.
A lot of people would.
Danius wouldn't. OPC wouldn't, but I would.
Like if they would, even if they just faked it, if they just faked it for a while, be like, Grace is leaving, guys, and Grace, because people will be like, yeah, they'll be pouring in donations left and right.
I know. It hurts me that she can't even fake it. But anyway,
that has happened multiple times. There's been multiple fake leavings where people send them donations.
Yeah, that is true. I'm surprised they haven't played that card yet again, because maybe enough because people will fall for it again. Some people will, for sure. Anyway,
because you've been put in this position, and I'm not saying that's bad, but like